to you?
It's us, never them. Bitch, my team finna win. And yes, I took some losses, but I took it to the chin. Cash at my line on the beat, going skit. And I got hella.
KASHDAMI is an 18-year-old artist from Maryland who quickly rose to fame with songs like Reparations, Look in the Mirror, and 14 with Tana, which all have well over 1 million plays on Spotify. Not too long ago, it seemed like he was at the top of the underground. Couldn't even open TikTok without hearing at least one of his songs. However, recently, he's been on the decline. But how did this happen? Dami was born on December 16, 2004 in Las Vegas, Nevada, where he was raised by both of his parents. He gained an early experience through music by his father, who owned a studio and had connections in the industry. Dami's father sadly passed away when Dami was only 7 years old, which was probably very hard for him. During this time, him and his family would relocate to Maryland, and this is where he would spend the majority of his time growing up. At the age of 8, Dami embarked on his musical journey. He started making music using the app Uvu, which is no longer available. By the time he turned 13, he bought his own microphone and began recording on his mother's computer. In 2018, he uploaded the tracks Capping Up and Finding Out. Unfortunately, he experienced a decline in motivation, prompting him to take a break from making music. However, Dami made a comeback in 2020 when Capping Up gained popularity on TikTok, aided by a music video that was released by Worldstar. With his newfound motivation, Dami posted both the mixtape #KASHDAMIS and 16 in 2020, attracting a larger online following. In January 2021, he achieved a breakthrough with his single Reparations, which garnered significant attention on platforms like TikTok and SoundCloud.
Crazy how niggas be fucking with Satan. No weed, no sleep. These niggas.
His next release, Look in the Mirror, also achieved considerable success and would bring him to the next level. In May 2021, Dami got a record deal with Republic Records, which would set him on the path to becoming a mainstream artist.
Genie, your bitch giving head like a beanie. Cat for the neck cause he won't come see me. I'm signing the streets, I ain't signing no tree.
He posted the album Epiphany on June 2nd, 2021, showcasing collaborations with Tana, Young Chris, SSG Kobe, Riovaz, and Damari Harris. This album is honestly still amazing, with almost zero misses. Personally, my favorites on the album are Wake Up, Joe Biden, and Trust Issues. But to be honest, you could put this whole album on shuffle and listen to the whole thing. It's honestly all so fire. I honestly feel like Dami doesn't get enough credit for how good this album really is. If you want to get into his music, I'd recommend just giving this whole album a full listen. Dami and Tana, previously known as Baby Santana, also made an appearance on the Lyrical Lemonade YouTube channel with their track 14 on July 20th, 2021, which likely gained Dami a huge following and a lot more attention from the mainstream, and made him a bigger artist than he already is. Dami dropped the single Public and followed it up with Intermission in October of 2021. These tracks served as the lead singles for his upcoming mixtape Hypernova, which released on November 12th, 2021, featuring a sole guest appearance by Trippie Redd. To be honest, by the time this came out, I already stopped listening to his music, so I don't really have any personal favorites, but for this video, I re-listened to it and it's not that bad. Some of the highlights from this album include No Nonsense, Headshot, and Intermission. Now that I've talked about the complete come up, you're probably wondering what happened to make him fall off. And to be honest, I use that term very loosely, as he's still doing very well numbers wise. He still has over 1 million monthly listeners on Spotify and 130,000 followers on SoundCloud. The thing is, he hasn't posted any new music in the past 5 months, and the last time he had a hit was 2 years ago in 2021, with some of the songs off Hypernova. I really think the main thing that happened was that people just got bored of his sound. While I do like him as an artist, I do think a lot of his songs sound very similar, and this could be one of the main reasons he quote unquote fell off. I also know a lot of people are gonna say Jace is the reason he fell off, this being because of their small beef over Dami being a fake blood. And while I do think this could have played a factor into it, I don't think this is actually the main reason that killed his career. I think the main thing that happened was him not being able to switch up his flow. He also used the same slowed ending to every single song, which made the actual song very short, as usually half the song would just be a slowed in reverb version of the first half. Like for example, Reparations is literally a 30-second verse that copy and pastes the first verse at the end, with the only change being that he slows it down and adds reverb. Thank you guys so much you made it to the end of the video. I know I've been gone for like over a month now, and it feels like it's been forever, but it's completely my fault. I've just had no motivation to edit, and I've just been so busy. I've been going to a lot of concerts. I went to Box Fest where I met Emwell. If you follow me on Instagram, you already saw that, but I'll show you that right now.
Hey, make sure you fucking sub to Conteric.
Yeah, you know what it is.
It's a motherfucking legend right here. You know what I mean?
Just hit 1K.
He get all the hoes.
Yeah.
He got way more hoes than me.
All the hoes.
And then a few weeks ago, I saw Jades and Rich Amiri. Jades was so cool to see live. If you haven't listened to his new EP, I 100% recommend giving it a listen. It's actually unreal how good it is. I could definitely see him going mainstream in the next few years. Anyway, I hope you guys liked the video. Let me know what you want to see next, and then I'll see you next video.